Hey, what's up, it's Tectonic, and today we're back with some more City Skylines. Now, some things have happened between the last few episodes, most notably around this area. Now, the first thing you'll notice is blimps are flying in and out, and you're probably like, why is that happening? Now, the thing is, I tried to record 2 episodes. Now, the first episode I tried to record of this game, I just didn't record. I didn't tell OBS to start, so I just talked to myself. Just recorded myself talking for a little while. Didn't actually record any gameplay. Now, the second time what happened is OBS crashed while I was recording. First time I've had it crash. And, yeah. That's all there was to it. So in total what's happened is we got, we have Blimp Lines running. That's the most notable thing. One Blimp line runs along here to this transportation hub right here, and most notably seems to, oh yes, that's where the stop is. Sorry, kind of briefly forgot where the stop was, and pick people up and drop them over, blah 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 blah. You get the picture. And the other stop is right here. It is immediately next to the train, and is next to this humongous monorail hub. And those are the only 2 blimp lines to get here. The other thing we did was we got rid of the cable car that used to run here. It was just, it's just really inefficient to transport people. Just like you have to take a train to here, and then a bus to there, and then a cable car. This way it's like you take a train and then you take a blimp, and then that's it. Because also on this end you would also have to probably take a bus to get to wherever you're going. It's just so ridiculously inefficient that it's just not worth it. Also, these guys, the blimps, seem to have incredibly do a pretty good job of transporting people. Except here, this station is pretty full. I do have the blimp set to normal capacity. I thought about raising it, but I decided against it. Anyways, I do not know, something I did add was road restrictions on this road. I do believe that people can't leave, if I'm not mistaken. But it could be like just cars can't leave? I'm not. Nope, people can't leave. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I think I might change that. I'm gonna change it. Trucks can come and cars can come. You know what? I'm gonna allow people. No taxis though, and no garbage services apparently. I have an incinerator that should definitely do the job for this tiny little place. Is it though? It seems that way. Anyways, yeah. That is all the main changes that have happened to this place. Well, that we've missed because of my incompetence in that of OBS. This is apparently almost full, so let's just empty that right now. Also, this area is getting very busy, and this train station is apparently really full. Also, there's an intercity train there, and I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's a really bad stop for intercity trains, so I'm going to actually deny future access to trains. Something else I have is I have this train line that runs along here and climbs the mountain with the other elevated train line that runs through here. I figured, like, we have a train that comes up here anyways, that's good. The reason I wouldn't do trains for, like, say, this area is, well, first off, blimps look better, and second off, makes way more sense, at least in my mind, that you use a blimp, because otherwise it'd be really awkward trying to cut through everything. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. These buildings are having fewer worker issues, however, like, almost all of our industry is in the kaputs, except for this spot right here, which is, broken up into very specific lines of traffic that make me question if my Traffic Manager President Edition is dynamic lane selection is working correctly, which it is, which is surprising. I think what we really need right here is you can't turn straight, and you can't turn straight, and you can't turn straight. And you can't turn straight, and you can't turn straight, and you can't turn straight, and you can't turn straight. I just realized I'm saying turn straight. That makes absolutely no sense. I think everything else is fine because it's mostly just collects people. Now that should hopefully encourage more diverse lane choosing. Also, this intersection I think could really do with a stop sign, which is found in this area. Right there. Just get a stop sign on that road. Just wait your turn. Yeah, that seems to be working just fine. Now, my question is, if the people leaving right here, are any of them coming back? Yes, they are. That is almost half. Almost half are coming back. Dude, there, almost no one seems to be using this road, which is, to be honest, makes sense because this road is way slower. Now, I do think we could possibly up the speed limit on this road. That is 40. So how about we bump that to, how about 60? Let's get 60 all the way along here. Boom. Make this a fast road, not too fast, not highway speed, but, you know, faster than most roads. Just to alleviate a bit of stress off this area. However, I will bump this highway up to 4 lanes, right along here because it is ridiculously busy. And also, I'm going to ban people from making stupid traffic decisions that they will instantly regret. Mainly that being like that. And you can most definitely not turn into the right lane there. You go straight. And you go straight. And you go straight. Boom. And then everything should be normal. At least the right lane should hopefully flow. And it is. Which is good to see. Yeah, nothing else to add there, really. This place is, I mean, the traffic's certainly stacking. And, oh my gosh, this building's just started a forest fire. Which we should really, honestly, have one of these right next to this place, which makes a lot of sense. Let's inspect the trees there so we can dispatch things to fires properly, because holy crow, this thing is really seriously on fire. Yeah, that's a serious fire. Okay. Well, something else I want to do in this area is I'm going to do smoke detector distribution, because I know industry is always really flammable. Like, industry catches on fire a lot in this game. And it would appear as though there are some serious issues with traffic here that require resolving, mainly this. You should totally be going straight there, you have no excuses. Also this, I'm just gonna say, well, okay, that just seems to be a traffic snake, but however, I do think this would truly benefit from getting a 4 lanes, just right there, just like a turning lane. Just a sort of turning lane right there. And, I'm going to say that if you're here, you have to go there, and if you're there, you go either there or there, and from there you can go there or there. There. Hopefully that should mostly sort itself out. It seems to have. I think that was just really just a random one-off occurrence. This fire is spreading immensely. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay. Ooh, it's getting laggy here, as it usually is. So let's force the sun up a bit. The sun a kick in the boot. How's this monorail doing? Not bad. Not bad at all. I assume that leisure area is busy as usual. Anyways, something we were having some issues with the last time was that we were losing money overnight. Now, the only reason I can think that that would happen is a lack of commercial specializations that operate during the nighttime. So, in other words, I think we should probably build another leisure center, like a leisure district. We don't need any leisure center necessarily. I don't actually have any assets for leisure centers, to my knowledge. Be a good thing to get. But we should. I think we truly would benefit from getting another leisure area. Produce lots of jobs. Make people happy. Make us lots of money. Make us lots of money. Make us lots of money. That is my primary motive. So I think the best thing to do is start building something in this area, because we have nothing on this hill. This hill is really just a rural area, and I honestly am hesitant to make this highway go on any longer, because I don't intend this area to be like a city. I do intend this area to be a city. But I don't intend this area. This area is just should probably, I feel, be a relatively, laid-back country area. Rural area. I mean, there's a massive farmland right there. I mean, I think the modern part about this would be the industry, and the leisure, which I don't know where I'm going to put, but given that it's leisure, it'll definitely need a solid public transport connection, which are not my forte. So, as far as when I think strong public transport connection, I think train. Maybe do ferry, but no, mainly train. So I don't know where it's I don't really know where I want to put this either. So I'm gonna turn this road into 2 lanes and get this just to be like an off-ramp, and that's kind of turn into right there. This is just going to sprout off from there, and hook on right there. Yeah, it's pretty low traffic right now, which is definitely not something I'm complaining about. Yeah, and this will just be the main rural road. I mean, something we could probably do is just take this train that runs along here, the purple train that runs up to the mining district. Speaking of which, actually, do we have a rocket ship yet? Oh, we have a rocket ship. Oh, by the way, I gave it a name. It's the Technos 1. Just because, it's my username. So, let's, I colored it orange, because that's my channel color. So, if you want to name some more rocket models, it suggests those names in the comment sections below. So anyways, let's see what launching this rocket does. Wait, can you go in first person? Ooh, that'd be cool. Alright, let's watch this. Whoa. Countdown. Fancy. Oh, here we go. To Mars. It only took 45 years. But we finally are going to space and it's glitching out. Oh, what a view. Alright, now, okay, now, stop bugging out. Seriously, you're running. I said stop bugging out. I'll just stare at you. Wow, what a nice view. Oh, yeah, I know what's making the thumbnail. Just go up forever. And now it's gone. Goodbye, rocket. Oh, it's still up there. Oh, no. Oh my. Okay. Alright. The mods do not seem to want me to enjoy this rocket launch. So, that's unfortunate. But, other than that, I think we've, that's pretty darn good. So, anyways, let's work on that leisure stuff. So they're gonna build the next rocket. So we had the Technos 1 launched properly, and now let's get our next rocket to, launch properly. Now everyone's left. Aw. Anyway, so let's. So this area is still zoning in. That's one other thing I did. I zoned this entire area for low density residential. So this will be a thriving neighborhood, no doubt. And, actually, it would make a lot more sense to have this spot, like, we could do forestry there. Like, there's a pretty obvious forest right there. That we could for forestry. This area could be residential, maybe some shops over there. Or something like that, and just have. Do we have forestry on this map? Just out of curiosity, we do not. Ooh. But like, what we could do is have leisure. This area. I mean, it's beachfront property, guys. Like, yeah, I can't. It's good real estate, and I am all for that. Now, however, again, like I've previously mentioned, this would need exceptional public transport access, which I think our best bet might be to have ferries. This bad boy right here, the ferries with a bus terminal. We'll need a ferry depot. Yeah, thank you. Like, have a ferry with bus terminal right there, and have another ferry stop somewhere around here. We may have to move the railway, but I have no problem in doing that. Like, right there. Just have it sort of by that monorail. So you can take the you take the monorail, take the ferry, take the bus. It's like, oh, that's not too convoluted, I don't think. So, let's get that there. We could probably just have a level crossing. And just have this come up, and that's a police building. I'll just relocate that to right there. And this road can come up. Just kind of like that, and just kind of fit in there wherever it fits. There's a spot right there. Definitely going to chop off the zoning for this road, because Yeah, now we can, however, put some zoning right there, and I most definitely will. This apparently needs water, which we can supply right there. Anyways, so you can just you could just easily take, what my goal is just to make this super easy to get to the leisure place, and I think it'll be pretty awesome. Anyways, let's make this a bit flatter, and I'm also going to go back and apparently I need to redezone this. There we go. Boom. Alright. So that'll get its water. Don't you fret, mate. And let's get a ferry depot just down there. Sort of close to the houses, but we could put some trees up and it's like it doesn't exist. Make it like a figment of imagination. I mean, you wouldn't really... I don't really think you'd see that. Nah, you'd... Well, if you're here, like, that's pretty prominent, but we're gonna put some trees up. They'll forget it exists. So, what else do we need? We need the bus stop. The bus ferry stop right here, and it needs to be on the leisure side of this. Can this cross shipping lines? They can. Okay. Just checking. Yes. So let's get this. Like, we'll get leisure on this side. So let's have the stop like right there, because that makes sense. This will be in. We could have the. We could actually have the ferry go out to the space launch complex. But I kind of like the underground tunnel, so I'll take a pass on that. Anyways, let's go straight. Just perfectly straight. All the way up to the river delta. Well, it's not really delta, but whatever. The mouth of the river, there we go. English, so good. This can, just, come around like that. Link in however it wants. This will be a dead simple line. There, and back. It's literally all there is to this line. We could possibly add another stop upriver later if this gets popular. But not now. Not now. First off, that won't have power, which reminds me that I still haven't got the power, whatever, or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. The power, whatever. Oh, this is -6. And that needs to be ground level. Thank you very much. I mean, it's still indenting the terrain pretty ugly. So this can come around as it would be normal. This would be normal. This can sort of wrap around to like there. And this will kind of just be like through there. And like that. Now we're also going to need I'm going to take this palm tree thing and get that as far down as I can. It apparently won't want to go the last leg of the journey. It's fine, I should be able to do this with a normal road. Actually, you know, we could just bring that down a bit. And then just drag out the last limb of this thing. Like that. Boom. Boom. Lovely. Let's get this back to ground level, because otherwise I would forget, and everything will look atrocious. And let's get this to just kind of come around just nice and easy into there. Let's also get this to come around like that. There. Nice, easy, curved roads, you know, just what I normally do. And get this to sort of come around. Apparently this can be going straight at this point. Almost straight. It's not quite straight, but pretty darn close. And then this can just be like that. We could sort of do like streaks across. And then we can just have this come lovely down. They are making some interesting curves. This can sort of just come down as well. Now we also need to get this last leg, sort of the beach bit down here. This needs to be on ground level. Oh, crap. Get that normal. Okay. And this bit can be like, cha. Lovely. Now this will be its own separate district, because you need to do that in order to make leisure. And this will just be like that. And Bedford District. Suggest names for districts, as per usual. Bedford District, we can get this like that. Just like that. And, just like that. Boom. Boom. And just drag that along the quote-unquote highway. Along there. Like that. And then boom. And let's just need to get to the commercial stuff and go leisure specialization and zone the entire thing. I don't think it matters if it's high or low density, but I will do low density because I don't want this to be too over the top. Oh, what's wrong thing? So this will need to be, I'll need to paint a bit more of the zoning in here, as I knew I would need to do. I still don't know what I want to put on the main road. Maybe restricted offices or something. I don't know. But there will be a main street to this place, this peninsula. But again, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. So leave comments. Yeah, okay, so I think that's about everything. Should get that to right there. Now that's the entire leisure district zoned. This is the, yeah, so that's just playtime. Something, yeah, that's right. This does not have electricity. So just get that right there. Some lazy. Like ferry and bus lines. Yeah, that is something I haven't done, is I have not got bus lines. But I am gonna wait for this place to get, like, people. I don't want to just have buses running for no reason. I'm gonna wait until the hordes come. And then we're gonna get buses. Bus stops, everyone will be so happy. It'll be the best thing ever. and then I'll get all my re-elections. This game is totally... This game is surprisingly dictatorship-like. You do not need to be a good mayor to keep your job. You just need to make money. That's all this game is. You just need money. Okay, so that can get down there. We need a power line to connect up to that, which can go like that. And as promised, there's some palm trees that need placing. We need a placing around here. There we go. Yeah, lovely. And now there's a whole bunch of fairies, all in one line, getting over here. Now most probably they'll start zoning there, I imagine. However, there is no commercial demand as of right now. So I highly doubt anything too serious will pop up right now. There's a guy stopped here though, so visiting the new commercial center. Oh, he's literally just parked and gone to... Oh. Why are you parked there? Oh, I must have taken some very bizarre public transportation route. Whatever, man. Now, I seriously hope that, this monorail station is close enough, but I have my doubts. So I am gonna actually build a dirt path that runs down to here and turns into a bridge over the railroad. And down to there. Bam. Yeah, it's just, that should be sufficient. Just like, it gets down there, crosses the bridge, gets you on the ferry. And it should be easy to access from that monorail station, which is good. Also, this line is ridiculously full, as per usual. That station is definitely most certainly sticking out as being uncannily full. However, they seem to be doing an okay job of actually now getting people through. Yeah, and there's another monorail coming. Yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of people who take public transport. Like, if we, like, just killed all the public transport, like, this downtown would absolutely clog in, like, 2 seconds. I mean, it's still a bit clogged in some spots, like, if I go into this button. Like, there, it's like, there, it's like, here, it's, like, a bit bad. It's not too bad. The spot turned out a lot better than I thought it would, probably because of one-way roads. Here's apparently an issue. It seems to just be a volume thing, though, so... Not too concerned about that. This bus definitely is slower than I would have intended, but nothing too serious as far as traffic. Except for right there. There is an exception, but it's not bad. It's not good, but it isn't bad. Anyways, we got our first leisure shops popping up over here. So. Hopefully these ferries will start getting a little bit more work, considering that there's literally no one raiding on either end. And this car is just... Oh, that's parked. That's a really bad spot to park. Anyway, so hopefully this will sort itself out and people will start coming over here. But in the meantime, let's just leave it up. Whoa, that's close. Almost a collision right there. But yeah, I think we've got got the episode done. I hope OBS has not crashed. Seriously hope OBS has not crashed. Anyways, so yeah, We launched a rocket. That was probably the prime achievement. This place has a fire department, right? Yeah, okay, good. And police and health stuff. Yeah, okay, good. And stuff. Okay, good. Everything's good. Just checking. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. These blimp stops are busy. Which is a great thing, which means people are using them. Which I'd like to see. Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this episode. We've started a new leisure district, and this has started plopping in. Our money is through the roof. I did raise taxes recently, though, so that may be a factor. Actually, scratch that, I know it's a factor. That fire finally got put out, which is always a good thing to see. This road, as per usual, has no cars on it. And we got a ferry line. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. So like, subscribe, all that chat, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.